Hello, Tumblr people. Um, this is my first video vlog, so I'm hoping you can all hear me and stuff. Uh, Cassidy was here a second ago, and she just legged it downstairs and out the door, so I guess she's got some hunting to do. But I wanted to just answer a few questions that I get asked quite a lot in one go. So here we go. First thing everybody wants to know about is Cassidy. I adopted her from Bath Cats and Dogs Home in August 2008. They are an incredible charity who do some great work. They never destroy a healthy animal, unlike the RSPCA, who unfortunately do that after about 6 weeks. So if you can support Bath Cats and Dogs Home, please do, because I don't get any funding. They all rely on donations. So please donate if you can. They are my charity of choice. Cassidy was handed in by her original owners because she had been run over. She had 2 broken legs and hardly any teeth from the impact, and they decided that they didn't want to pay the vet's bills basically, so they handed her in, which I find sickening because it's so cheap to insure a pet in the UK. I pay about £3 a week, which is nothing. But anyway, they decided to hand her in. Flash forward 15 months, she was all healed. Bit nervy, but when I walked into the cattery, she came straight up to the glass. They opened the door and she jumped into my arms, and that was it. Brought her home a couple of weeks later, and she was very jumpy at first, but she settled down after a week or so and is now very confident. She's in love with Steve, as everybody knows who reads my blog. And recently she's started going into our neighbours' houses, so I guess she's got her confidence back. So yes, that's the story of Cass. The other next question was, what music do I like? Which is quite a difficult one to answer because I like a lot of things. My dad brought me up on the classics of the Rolling Stones, Beatles, Pink Floyd, AC/DC, Eric Clapton. So I still listen to all of those, all of that great music. I also love Katy Perry. I'm going to see her in 2 weeks' time. Very, very excited, so expect some major Katy Perry spam in the next 2 weeks. I also listen to Taylor Swift and Glee, so I'm probably too old to listen to those things, but they make me happy, so I don't care. And I'm also a big John Mayer fan. I've still got the poster Steve bought me up on my wall up there. More of a fan of his music than the man himself. He hasn't been well portrayed recently, but hey, I like his music. So there we go. So yeah, a bit of a random taste. Feel free to recommend stuff. I love getting music recommendations. So yeah, send those over. What was the next one? Okay, my favourite Supernatural episode. I get asked this question like once a week. I think my favourite episode is the one where they go to the town that has the wishing well, that's granting all the wishes, and there's like the bipolar teddy bear and the really pretty girl who's in love with that slightly creepy looking guy. I like it because it starts off really light-hearted and funny, and then it slowly turns really dark, and I think that shows the skill of the writers, so that's my favourite episode of Supernatural. Right, the next one was, following back. Why don't I follow everybody back that follows me? I only follow blogs that I think are well written, that don't constantly spam my dashboard. I hate when people publish like 50 photographs in 10 minutes. And blogs that have a good, positive message. Since I've had a fitness blog, I've had quite a few people follow me who do not promote a healthy lifestyle, and I just won't follow that because I don't think that it should be encouraged. So if you don't follow me and I don't follow you back, it's either one of those reasons, or I might not have noticed that you followed me because Tumblr doesn't always tell me. So feel free to send me a message, but I won't follow everybody back. That's just the way I roll. I try and keep it positive. Which leads nicely into Chasing Size 8, which was my fitness blog, which I recently deleted. I had it for a few weeks at the beginning of the year, and it worked well. It kept me focused. I met some really cool people who are in my top blog thing. But for me, being that focused on health and my weight more specifically is not healthy for me. I do get quite obsessive about things, and I could feel myself getting more and more focused on the number on the scales, which is not good. I am planning on restarting because I do want to lose weight and be healthier, but I'm going to do it in a way so that it's more integrated into the rest of my life rather than so focused. So we'll be weighing in this week. I haven't done that in a while, so it's a bit scary. And you can follow it. There's a little tab on the top of my page called Health and Fitness, I think it is. So you can follow me on there if you want to check out how I'm doing. So that's that. The last thing people wanted to know about was the house that we saw yesterday, which was lush. It was so nice. However, it wasn't much bigger than the place I have now. It was too close to main road for Cassidy, and next door had a cockerel, and I don't feel like being woken up at the crack of dawn every day. So we've ruled that one out, but we are officially looking, which is very exciting. So I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, we ruled out the one yesterday, which is a shame because it was a nice house, but just not quite what we're looking for. But hey, we're in no rush, so we can afford to be picky. The last thing I wanted to say was a massive thank you to everybody who replied or sent me a message about or liked the post I wrote about Steve and I yesterday. It was a bit mushy, but people kept asking me about it, so that's why I did it. And it's nice to have it there to look back on. We are not the perfect couple. A few people said that. We're really, really not. I wouldn't want us to be, because it would be really dull. We argue, we bicker, we don't always agree, but we do have a lot of good stuff, so thanks for taking an interest. And that's it really. If there are any other questions you want answered, then feel free to shout. I'll probably answer back into your ask box, because I don't like to spam everybody's dashboard with stuff all the time. But yeah, feel free to have a chat. It's always good, and I hope everyone had a good weekend and has a good week, and that's it. So I'm not quite sure how to stop. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna go now, but thanks for watching. Bye.